on the sidelines and the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at center. And for the Bucks, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Taurean Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Kuzma passes to Giannis. Here's Prince, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Lillard against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Bane against Prince. Now, here's Morant for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Prince outside. High post try. Kuzma outside. It's good from long range.
And he's what I call a prepared shooter. With strong fundamentals, Kuzma is a capable threat from the perimeter.
Outside, Bane. Wells wide open. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies.
A steal.
Santi Aldama.
Driving inside.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Lopez, no luck.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, that's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
And they get it back. From deep, Giannis. A shot off that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Just 2 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. No good.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Lets it go from deep, and Ja Morant gets the 3. Morant's got 5.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. To the paint. Kick out to Giannis. Kuzma outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Morant looking around. Inside, outside for Jackson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Prince wide open. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5. And stolen by Lillard. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Grizzlies lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Memphis leading by 5. Jackson with it. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Portis.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
From deep, Trent drops in the tray. Trent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis flies the other way. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Kennard for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Porter looking it over. And the wide open shot from Green. No good on the triple. Memphis has gone 1-3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Green, and Damian Lillard is subbed in for Porter. And Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Payne for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Lopez. From deep, Giannis. No good that time. The Grizzlies have gone 1-6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Lets the 3 fly, and it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bane. Morant's got 11.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. The Grizzlies also making a change. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Wells kicks to Bane. Pass to Morant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. He's got 16.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Now Lillard. Outside Portis. A three-pointer, no good. Memphis leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Bane passes to Morant. Bane with the screen on Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And it's Morant missing. Bucks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. To the middle. It's tipped. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey comes in for Brandon Clark. And it's Jackson in for Santi Aldama.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Morant left side. Wells kicks to Jackson. Off target with his 3. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the small forward position. And a wide open look for Bane. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27-55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
Lillard from outside. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Jackson. Lillard against Morant. Here's Edey. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
And it's Lillard missing.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. It's tipped. Wells with the steal. Here's the screen. Now here's Morant for 3. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
From deep, Giannis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant, that's for 2. The rebound by Prince.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit. and there wasn't much resistance either.
Lillard dishes to Prince. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
Wells in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wells has got 6. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in. I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. Jackson passes to Wells. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Lillard. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Lillard. Looking to get it going. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 7.
And the shot-first mindset of Lillard, when he sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to attack.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. Misses the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And it's Morant missing. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Lillard finds Kuzma. Back to Lillard for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in this game. Morant against Prince. There's the 3. Morant with another miss. Got it off in time. Doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Bucks trail by 4, so with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Gary Trent is out there with Porter, and it's Green in at the 3. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, from outside off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Aldama can't hit. On offense, here are the Bucks. Outside Portis. Pass to Trent. And here's Porter. Over in the corner, Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Trent. His 3-pointers off the mark. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Pippen kicks to Wells. 3-pointer. A 3-pointer is right on target.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Trent outside. Porter a screen on Bain. On deep, Trent sinks the 3-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Wells. From the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Bucks trail by 7. From deep, Green. Aldama with the rebound. Wells in the corner. From deep. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Now here's Green. D right on him. Portis, the pass to Trent. Fires for three. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Memphis also making some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And another miss by Memphis. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Giannis. And here's Prince outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bane kicks to Morant. Over Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Both free throws good from Morant. You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Memphis leading by 12. From deep three-point land. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lillard finds Kuzma. Lopez passes to Lillard. Shoots over Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Cans it from downtown.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. Fires from deep. Kennard's shot is off. Porter kicks to Portis. Shoots over Aldama. Portis can't get it to go. Kennard with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. 17-foot shot on the way. The shot's good from Kennard.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Drains the three-pointer.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
And safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. Mitchell on the wing with Strus. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. Outside Mitchell. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Lillard passes to Prince. They set the pick. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Lillard passes to Prince. And we're about a minute into the first. Lillard against Garland. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Lillard, no good. And here comes Cleveland. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Prince with the bucket.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Garland with the ball, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Garland, the pass to Strus. That 3's off the mark. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Prince. For 3, here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. The shot by Lillard, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Garland against Prince. Garland, the pass to Strus. Back to Garland. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now Lopez. Allen defending. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. On the wing, Strus. Pass to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 6. Launches a 3. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Antetokounmpo on the catch-and-shoot jumper. You like that kind of flow from him.
Well, Brent, although he hasn't won an MVP since 2020, Giannis has been a finalist every season.
Well, B.A., I just wonder if the voter fatigue is something that Giannis is tired of. Forget the voters. Maybe he just wants to focus on getting back to that level. Obviously, in the past couple seasons, you could say that he might have deserved one more, but this is one of the best two-way players in the league, and he's not going anywhere.
It's Kuzma with the miss. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Strus. There's 47 seconds left in the opening quarter. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That shot is off. That makes him 0 for 5.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Lillard. He's scoreless. The three from Prince. He drops it from range.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Here's Garland. Out to Mobley. Here's Strus. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close cut. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the court right now for Cleveland. We've got Javonte Green. Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Mobley, and it's Jerome in at point. Bucks trail by 3. Trent with it. Green picks him up. Trent's shot is off. Here's Jerome. Pass to Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Porter. Jerome, that's good. Jerome's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Drills it from deep. Jerome's got 6.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
An open look for Porter. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Cleveland leading by 7. Here's Jerome. The kick to Hunter. Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Porter. Back to Hunter. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Portis outside, puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to Okoro. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
And over the last half-decade, Brent, Bobby Portis has been the best 6-man big you can find.
Yeah, pretty remarkable, B.A. He comes in, gives you some great scoring in some stretches, plays some solid defense. He's got a lot of fire to his game. So this is the exact kind of guy that your team needs in the second unit.
Now here's Porter. Portis, the pass to Trent. Now here's Porter, covered by Mobley. Fade away. Porter's shot is off. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Here's Jerome. He's got 6. There's a minute 54 left to play in the second quarter. From the arc. And DeAndre Hunter hits from deep. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
And the defense better start respecting DeAndre Hunter from that kind of range.
Sinks it from distance. Green's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Strus comes in for Okoro. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Garland is subbed in for Jerome.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. 9-point game. Lopez finds Portis. Kuzma with the ball. Pass to Prince. Lets it go from deep. Donovan Mitchell with a board. The Cavaliers lead by 9. And now the Cavaliers on the break. The three from Thompson. The shot comes out.
As a shooter, he's not going to inspire much confidence in his coaches or teammates with a miss like that.
Corner's shot is off. The Cavs have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Garland looking around. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. Cleveland again missing. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They appreciate it, Allie, and we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Brent, how much importance do you put on coaching at the pro level?
Well, B.A., it's huge, and I think the best coaches in the league are the best relationship builders. It's not about the tactics. Everybody's running the same plays and trying to take advantage of the same things. It really comes down to the connectivity between the coach and understanding each and every player you have on your team.
Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Well, you got to keep feeding him. Tonight could be all about royalty with Taurean Prince.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. A deep 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Here's the pick. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Lillard. Pulls it from the corner. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And Giannis treating the defense like a magazine. Easy reading here for him.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Garland for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Garland's got 6 points.
Garland stopping on a dime and delivering that time on the pull-up.
Back to Kuzma. The 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Tipped. Lillard passes to Prince. Back to Lillard. Here's Prince. Over Garland. And another miss by Milwaukee. The 3 from Mitchell. Damian Lillard with the rebound.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
There's the triple. Striking from deep range. Dame.
Yeah, keep thinking that he can't shoot it from there, and he'll prove you wrong. Lillard lofts one of those high-arching bombs.
Outside for Mitchell. Back to Garland. And there's a pick. Outside Strus. Garland with a screen on Kuzma. Strus' shot is off. Bucks trail by 7. Antetokounmpo, left side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. 11 points in the game.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Lillard picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. He'll give it up. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Hunter's checked in for Strus. 1:46 left in the third. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Trent. From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Over Mitchell. Out to Lillard. Over Garland. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Lillard's got 13 in the second half.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Here's the three. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trent from long range. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. The kick to Hunter. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Trent with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Lillard outside. There's 25 seconds left in the third. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
The three from Mitchell. They grab their own miss. Out to Garland. Outside Mitchell. Fires the three. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! Woo, good. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 three-pointers in the game. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. They've got Darius Garland. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in at the 2-guard spot.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Okiki's checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers lead by 8. The 3-ball. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Okiki's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Pass to Green. Over Strus. And that one's good. Green.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Garland against Porter. And here's Hunter for 3. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 9. Tries to save it. Here's Green. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Strus against Green. The 3. The kick to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Strus. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Bucks trail by 9. Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
Allen a screen to the middle. Lopez with the steal. On the break. The 3 from Prince. Offensive rebound. Pass to Kuzma. No good on the 3. The Cavaliers lead by 6. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. On the wing, Strus. Allen with a screen on Kuzma. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Lillard fires away from way outside. It's Prince on the wing. Strus grabs the miss. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. The three from Mitchell drops in the three. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Yeah, that effort just not good enough, because even if that defender was a bit taller, the shooter already locked in.
From deep, Mobley. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kuzma for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Mitchell. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks trail by 8. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Garland, and that one's good. Lillard.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Garland pass to Strus. Lillard against Garland. Back to Strus. 4-3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The 3, here's Lillard, and he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And that is what you need in big moments. Lillard's a strong leader with competitive drive. Bingo.
And Allen gets it to go.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And so the big win by Cleveland in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset.
can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Morant with a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Strus a screen on Jackson. Kept alive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now here's Morant for 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
With the defense geared to challenge Morant at the cup, that little stop and pop is deadly.
Here's Mitchell. Wells grabs the miss.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Memphis moving that ball around. Payne for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And every year, and Greg, we agree, Payne seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Wells passes to Morant. Poke loose. Here's Garland, and here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it back. Kicks it out to Garland from past the arc. Good on the triple.
And that's why you have to stay attached to Garland. He's got a quick shot, and he will fire it with any amount of space.
This one for 3. And it's Morant missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And again, Memphis, no good. Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And it's Strus missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And here is Mitchell, following John Morant's 3.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Mobley dishes to Garland. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got 6 points.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
The kick out to Bane. Aldama passes to Bane. It's Morant in the corner. Bane with the screen on Garland. And it's Morant missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And you look at the Grizzlies defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in, and Cleveland with a change here too. Okoro's checked in for Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Pass to Okoro. Launches it. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Okoro setting the pick for Mitchell. Shoots the three, and another three for Cleveland.
Wanting the ball there, Mitchell getting those 3 points back.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Garland. Pass to Hunter. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Hunter. Pulls up on the wing. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that...
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Cavaliers lead by 5. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Cleveland?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
The shot's good from Kennard.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Pass to Okoro. Here's Mobley. And here is Okoro. No good from outside. Kennard for three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Jerome passes to Okoro. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pippen kicks to Clark. Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
Wells, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. Then for the Cavaliers, Max Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green. A 3 from Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
So, Richard, when you look at Max Strus, what does he provide for this team?
Well, one, he's battle-tested, Kevin. He's a fearless shooter, and he's a guy that can get on a roll and hit clutch shots.
And a wide-open look for Bain. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell's checked in. Strus a screen on Morant. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Hits the three-point bomb. Garland's got 9.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Morant looking around. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. The tray. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 4. Garland finds Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Morant for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run right now. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. Fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Mitchell outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Edie's checked in for Memphis. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Jared Allen's checked in for Hunter. A three from Strus. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Allen.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. A three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Strus on the wing. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Strus has got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs. Now here's Morant for 3. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Pass to Strus. Garland against Morant. Strus a screen on Morant. Back to Strus. There's the triple. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so is Cleveland, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. Don't go anywhere. We'll be... And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. The 3 from Morant. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got the first bucket of the third here for the Grizzlies. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Morant. Beyond the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Garland the pass to Strus. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Morant with it. It's over Garland. Back to Morant. There's the pick. A 3 ball. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Garland's got 12 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Takes the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Mitchell finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3.
Oh, wow. Okay, John turning his knees. Someone throw that man some water.
Garland pass to Strus. Allen with the screen for Strus. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 11.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Jackson, a screen on Garland. The three from Morant. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 8. Pass to Strus. And here is Mitchell. And another three for Cleveland.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
The three from Morant bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 14 points here in the second half.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Ripped away. Stolen by Mitchell.
Walking foul penalty. Desmond Bain. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for 80. Santi Aldama comes in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. Cleveland also making some changes. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Allen. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Morant dishes to Clark. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Outside Jackson. Morant's got space. Cavaliers with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Hunter, no one around him. Goes back up. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Mitchell looking it over. It could go. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding up. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Santi Aldama is out there with Clark. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then there's Wells. And it's Pippen in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's the 3. Hunter grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Strus. Buries it from three-point range. Strus has got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Wade, he's checked in for Thompson.
Number 32, Dean Wade.
Clark kicks to Bain. For the three. And another miss by Memphis. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Here's Wells. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen. Wells has got his first points of the game. Stolen by Garland. Wade from outside. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Garland finds Strus. Jacks up a three. He scores his sixth bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for Cleveland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Porter's checked in for Cleveland. And here are the Cavaliers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Jerome, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Payton for three. And again, Memphis no good. The Cavaliers leading by 19 points. Stolen by Jackson. Pass to Edey. Out to Morant. A second chance effort. Edey gets the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now Strus. Puts up a three. That's a basket. His eighth from the field, 8 of 14.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Strus. And a wide open look for Porter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Payton for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. Back to Strus. From downtown. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Strus has got 27 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Strus has got 30 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
The three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The three from Morant. They get the rebound. Over Porter. Pass to Wells. Some nice passing there by Memphis. They get it back. Morant right side. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Wells grabs the miss. To halt the run, and Morant is good for three. Morant's got 35 in the game.
When Ja is knocking down that three consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Here's Jerome. Pass to Strus. From deep three-point land, and that falls. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A resounding victory for them.
I look at the talent disparity between these teams. It's wide and deep. It's a chasm. So I see no opportunity for any kind of surprise here.
Now here's Lillard. There's the three. Nails it from three.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Morant looking around. Outside Bane. Morant against Lillard. Jackson with a screen on Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Morant finds Bane. Three-pointer off the mark. And here's Lillard. Here's Prince. And he misses his first shot. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against it. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
And another miss by Milwaukee. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Prince. Jackson against Lillard. From outside the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still. Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Right side Morant. And again it's Memphis missing. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Now Lopez, guarded by Bane, from behind the arc. Cleared away by Wells. Morant against Lillard. Fires from deep. And it's Morant again missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Here's Wells. Off target with the 3. Milwaukee leading by 3. Lillard with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound. 1:06 left in the opening quarter. For 3. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Milwaukee. Lillard with the ball. 9 points in the game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Bane. 4 on the clock. Lillard fires away from way outside. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Edey. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's Morant outside. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one. And the Bucks pushing it up now. The 3 from Prince. That shot is off. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here's Trent. Connects from downtown.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Kennard outside. Jackson the screen. Kennard passes to Clark. Back to Kennard. Jackson on the wing. Over on Antetokounmpo. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Jackson's got his first 2 points. And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. And he drives in. Trent outside. Portis, the pass to Trent. The 3 is up. Portis' shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Pippen. Knocks down the triple.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. And Clark, Giannis is an endearing player in many ways. Which one of his dad jokes is your favorite?
Tell you what, B.A., I can't pick out a favorite, but I love the fact that he's got such a great sense of humor and a sense of being comfortable in his own skin. That all comes out when he interacts with the media and fans. He doesn't take himself too seriously, and I think that's why so many people love him.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
On the wing, Porter. Trent for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Trent's got 8 points in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Aldama, no good. The Bucks leading by 6. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Portis. And here's Trent. Fires for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Trent. Lets the 3 fly. No, sir. He's now 3 for 5 in this one. For Memphis, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Pippen. Launches it. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 8 now. Tipped away and stolen by Clark. Back to Kennard. Clark with a screen on Porter. Kennard for 3. Counted from distance. Kennard's got 6.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3s. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Porter. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray.
Always a ready and eager three-point shooter. That last 3 only gave Porter Jr. more motivation.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off. He's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Lopez, a good look. Memphis with a rebound. Wells has got 4 rebounds now. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Jackson, the screen. Outside for Moran. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. And another 3 from Memphis. Long range from the inbound. It's not going to go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Bucks ahead, leading by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Lillard against Morant. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Morant. Lillard passes to Lopez. On the wing, Kuzma. They set the screen. Back to Lillard. From 15 feet away. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Lillard's got 11 points. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Here's Payne. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Morant, the pass to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Edey for 3.
And Lopez did exactly what he had to there on that defensive stop. He just got right in his face and made it tough for him.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard drains the outside shot.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Morant outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Back to Lillard. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Here's Lillard. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
For 3, here's Lillard. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 11. Down low to the wing, right side. Edey for 3. Knocks down the long J.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Lillard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And stolen by Morant. The finish! Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
Pass to Prince. Now Lopez. And counted from 19 feet away. Lopez has got his first bucket in this one. Lillard against Morant. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
Good feed that time from Lillard. He knows his teammates rely on him to find them just like that.
From downtown, Jackson finds Morant. And again, Memphis no good. The Bucks leading by 10. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists in the game. Kicks it out to Jackson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Jackson's got 8.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Lillard can't get it to go. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And here's Morant outside.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Out to Lillard from deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Pass to Morant. There's the 3. The three-pointer is down, Ja Morant. 19 seconds left in the third. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Out to the wing. Here's Lopez. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
And here's Morant outside. The shot, no good. And Lillard puts up a deep 3. No good that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Milwaukee leading by 12. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter, and it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent for 3. Can't hit that one. Payne surveying the D. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 16th rebound on the night. With the drive, Trent from long range gets the 3 to fall. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. There's the triple. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Porter, the pass to Trent. Ooh, it's stolen away. From deep, Payne. Pass to Wells. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Portis. The Bucks leading by 12. Right side Porter from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Payne from deep three-point land. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Here's Wells. And again, Memphis no good. Kuzma outside. This one for three. He buries it from three.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
Milwaukee has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Tries to keep it alive. Lillard can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 18. Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing. Now here's Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. The fader. Cleared away by Wells. Wells has got 6 rebounds in the game. From deep, Morant. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make them.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now here's Lopez. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And the Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And what a huge performance it was for Damian Lillard.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group, and the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Kuzma. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Prince. And it's Rollins in for Lillard. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And the three-pointer goes. Milwaukee in total control. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Rollins no good. And so it's Memphis with it. Kennard for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 21. Kennard left side. Off target, and so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be. Thanks, Alec. Great interview.
him down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern games.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The post pair, the long-time duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward position.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Mobley sets the pick for Strus. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Kuzma finds Lopez. Fires the three. Kuzma can't get it to go. And the Cavaliers with possession. It's a three-point game. Mobley has screen on Prince. They get it again. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't sink the three. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Drills it from outside.
That's Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner three opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Prince, the pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kuzma can't get it to go. Cleveland is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Strus passes to Mitchell. Another three for Cleveland.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Back to Lillard. Takes a three. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Man, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. And here is Hunter. From the corner. That one doesn't go.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Launches a three, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss, wide open.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting you know I'm there to back him up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Lillard looking around. Lillard with a screen for Kuzma. Pulls it up. And there's Lillard on the assist by Kuzma. Lillard's got 11.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set.
Mitchell finds Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Allen. On the three off target. Milwaukee in the lead. Out to the wing. Pass to Kuzma. 56 seconds left to play in the first. Mobley left side. Three-pointer. Rebound Milwaukee.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Giannis outside. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Pass to Lillard. Lets it fly. Kuzma can't get it to go. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. They're running. Loads it up there for Mobley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. He's got 9.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Well, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for the Bucks, Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Portis, and it's Green in at the 3.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Pass to Okoro. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Bucks.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 7. And here's Green outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's Mobley. Pass to Okoro. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
And it's Green missing.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Trent against Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10.
It's inexcusable to let Trent Jr. get room and space from the corner 3. He's just too dangerous. You got to make him put it on the deck.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after Gary Trent Jr. made the last 3-pointer. Okoro wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For 3, Hunter grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Okoro kicks to Strus. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Now, here's Garland. Still without a basket. For 3, Hunter. And Lopez pulls it down. Bucks leading by 7. Garland finds Strus. They set the pick. Back to Garland. It's Strus on the wing. Hunter with a screen on Giannis. The 3 from Garland.
Torian Prince has the kind of length and speed to close the gap and send it back. What a block.
Pass to Trent. From downtown. That one, no good. Cavaliers shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. The wide open shot from Strus. Sinks the triple. Strus has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Cavs. Porter dishes to Giannis. Back to Porter. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Pass to Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
And here's Strus for three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The shot by Lillard wide open. And the Bucks miss again. The 3 from Garland. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Prince. No scoring in this one. Mitchell against Lillard. For the lead. And it's Mitchell missing. Milwaukee in the lead. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kuzma's got the first basket of the third quarter for Milwaukee. And here's Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Now it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Garland kicks to Strus. Mitchell a screen on Kuzma. The kick out to Mobley. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Cavaliers have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
And here is Prince, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Garland with the screen for Mitchell. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bucks leading by 3. Kuzma finds Prince. Jacks up a 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell a screen on Kuzma. A kick out to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And it's all evened up. Mitchell's got 18 points.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
That's a 2 from Lillard. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Garland with it. Guarded now by Prince. For 3, Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Kuzma. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Garland. Pass to Strus. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 12.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Prince. Still scoreless. Lillard against Garland. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Pulls it from 20. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trailing. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Strus a screen on Kuzma. Garland kicks to Strus. Another 3 for Cleveland.
We have seen from Darius Garland, he has a real talent for making his teammates look good. Pretty pass there.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's Mitchell. Strus a screen on Prince. Mitchell passes to Strus. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the...
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Cleveland ahead as they end the 3rd quarter on a 15-5 run. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Portis can't get it to go.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And there's the call on Ty Jerome. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okiki's jacked in. Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the inside. Back to Trent. Beyond the arc. That shot off. Cleveland leading by 4. Pass to Strus. The 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Bucks shooting about 42% so far. And the wide open shot from Green. And he's good on the 3 ball. Green's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Milwaukee. Garland kicks to Strus. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Porter with the ball for Milwaukee. And it's Trent in the corner. They get the rebound. Porter looking it over. Green inside the 3-point line. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Garland kicks to Strus. Pass to Jerome. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Garland. The 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Green. Back to Trent. And a wide open look for Porter. It's good from long range. And now a 4-point Bucks lead.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Here's Hunter. Back to Strus. Pass to Hunter. Will it go? Rebounded by the Bucks.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen's checked in for Okeke. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Lillard fires away from way outside. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Garland with the screen for Strus. Garland the pass to Strus. Takes the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Strus has got 12 points here in the second half. Pass to Prince. And Lopez has it in the corner. Garland against Lillard. Kuzma with a screen on Garland. Kuzma finds Lillard. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Lillard's got 21.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Garland the pass to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Strus in the corner. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Prince against Garland. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Knocks down the 3.
Huge shot from Kyle Kuzma. The sky is never shy.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Strus, that's for 2. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Max Strus.
And so Strus nails both of them.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the Bucks with possession. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Here is Lillard. Giannis outside. And so they foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And Cleveland making a change here. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. No good on the quick 3. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the small forward position.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Jackson on the wing. Fires the three. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line. That one on Mitchell.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
Now Mitchell. And Allie LaForce spoke with Kenny Atkinson. Allie?
And we discussed his plan for John Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there. Ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
And stolen by Mobley. Garland with the ball, guarded by Morant. Allen outside. Oh, from deep. Memphis with a rebound. Morant, the pass to Wells. Morant against Garland. Kicks it out to Bane. Jackson for three. Mobley grabs the board.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Jackson against Strus. It's deflected. Stolen by Strus. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there.
Pure from three-point range.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
Unloads. Cleveland again missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Allen with it, guarded by Morant. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. They get it back. Here's Allen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him. Pippen, he's checked in for Desmond Bane.
Number 1, Scottie Pippen.
Here's Garland. Allen on the wing. Takes the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Yeah, nice quick catch and shoot there from Jared Allen.
Morant looking around. Pass to Edey. Now Jackson puts up a three, and another three for Memphis.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Allen. Mitchell finds Mobley. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Hunter's checked in for Strus. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Aldama's checked in. Clock at 6. On target from range. Mitchell's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell against Morant. Fader on the way. The rebound by Allen. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Oh, stolen by Morant. Jumps up for the finish. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
For three, Allen. And the Cavaliers, another three.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Outside Garland. It's another three for Cleveland.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Jackson on the wing. Here's the three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. From deep, Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers leading. And here's Hunter for 3. That shot, no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Buries it from 3. Jackson's got 8 points.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Garland for 3. There's a screen.
Grizzlies foul. Team foul. Substitution on the court.
The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Ja Morant, he's feeling it. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
We've got Green. Okoro is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Mobley in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up to the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson, the screen. Kennard for 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Green finds Hunter. And that comes off the assist by Green. Hunter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Kennard for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The 3 is up. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in. Here's Jerome. 3-pointer, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Memphis shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Garland's checked in for Cleveland. And Memphis also making a switch. Bain, he's checked in for Aldama. Memphis leading by 5. Kennard outside. Jackson the screen. From behind the arc. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. From deep, Strus. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Kennard outside. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Garland against Jackson. Garland, the pass to Jerome. A shot to stop the run. Outside Strus. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Kennard finds Clark. Kennard has the open look. And again, it's Memphis missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Strus with the bucket.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Knocked away. Garland against Kennard. The three ball. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Strus with the bucket.
Yeah, great vision. I mean, this is where Garland takes it to another level offensively.
Fires for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Strus. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson with a screen on Garland. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mobley. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Jerome. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Kennard. Morant, no good. The Cavs trailing. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Garland feeling it out a bit. Outside Strus. From the arc. Out to Garland. Pass to Strus. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Clark. And they're pushing it up from deep. Morant. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Strus finds Mitchell. And now the Grizzlies on the run from deep. Bane. Thompson pulls it in. Cavaliers trail by 5. Outside for Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one.
And normally Mitchell wants his shot head on, but you give him the corner and he will adapt.
There's a screen. Kicks it out to Bane. 4-3. Drains the triple. Bane's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. Mitchell bullies his way inside.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Pass to Edey, back to Morant. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now Mitchell, guarded by Bane. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Bane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Jackson can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Strus. Right side Mitchell. They set a pick. Let's go with a 3. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
And here's Strus outside. Memphis with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
It's tipped. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Hits a three-pointer. Allen's got 9.
Yeah, showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell looks to share the wealth.
And here's Morant outside. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now here's Morant. He's got 16. There's Jackson with the 3. He's off on that one. And it's Garland with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Here's Mitchell. Outside Strus. Garland with a screen on Morant. Strus' shot is off. Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. He's got 11. And there's a bevy of young talent in the NBA right now. Who are you most excited to see grow into a star, Stan?
Well, what I'm really excited about, Brian, is to see which of these young talents becomes true stars, transformative guys. Certainly Chet Holmgren and Wembanyama have already had this great rivalry. Scotty Barnes has become the next big point guard. We see Anthony Edwards, Paolo Banchero. There's a lot of guys that could be the guy, and it'll be fun to find out who actually develops into that play.
As the torch is passed, who's going to take the mantle? Jackson can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Mitchell. Strus with it. Allen with a screen on Payne. The 3. Strus' shot is off. The Grizzlies have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. And Jackson gets double-teamed. To the paint. And here's Bane. Jackson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Jackson's got 6 here in the quarter.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Strus with a screen on Morant. Outside Strus. On the wing, Mitchell. Hounded by Morant. Strus with a screen on Payne. Outside for Mitchell. Shoots over Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Mitchell. It's stolen by Hunter. He can't get it to go. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Strus. Left side Garland. Jerome on the wing. Launches a 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Jerome's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. On the wing, Bane. Fires from the wing. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Offline with a three.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Kicks it out to Clark. Clark with a screen on Hunter. From deep, Bain knocks it down from distance. Now it's a 7-point Memphis lead.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Garland with the ball, and Clark picks him up defensively. Here's Wade. Shot clock at 5. Strus the pass to Jerome. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Memphis leading by 7. Altama right side. Pass to Bain. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Jerome. Now Strus. Mobley, a screen on Bain. Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Mobley, left side. Shoots over Jackson. With the clock winding down. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you must box out Allen, a strong player who can hurt you on the offensive glass.
Morant, the pass to Wells. Outside for Morant. Launches it. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Out to Mobley for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And I think this hometown crowd is in shock as the visiting squad fires right back with a 3 of their own.
On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bain. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. Pass to Allen. Fires from deep. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Outside Strus. It's stolen. Ooh, poked away. Bain against Mitchell. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Here's Jackson. Morant with it. Guarded by Garland. And it's Morant missing. Fast break, Cleveland. On the wing, Strus. From downtown. Grizzlies with the rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Bain. Beyond the arc. Mobley grabs the board. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a 5-point game. Strus's shot is off. Here's Wells. And it's off from 3-point range. The 3. So Memphis wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work.